Listen, there is no time for any intros because this is strictly an announcement video, and I want to start by giving a quick shout out to my brother whose birthday is actually today. Currently, he is out of state running cross country for his college, but I just wanted to wish him a quick happy birthday, and if you could all be so kind as to do the same in the comments, that would be absolutely fantastic. Hey everyone, this is Syntax, and as of right now, I am coming to you live from inside a section of what is currently my unfinished hub, and for any of you wondering what that little teaser was, it is in fact the hub that I'm working on. I haven't been doing anything else. I have no maps planned, no anything else planned. That is strictly my hub. As I'm sure some of you are aware, we are rapidly approaching 9,000 subscribers, and if you remember from my 8,000 and 7,000 subscriber videos, I didn't really do anything special for those milestones, so I wanted to change that for this one, and I have decided to host my first ever build challenge on this channel. Now, I want to make it clear that this is not going to be what some of you might consider a typical build challenge. I'm not taking X amount of creators and giving them X amount of time to build a theme within the constraints of a creative session. No, this challenge is taking place over several weeks, and anybody can participate. Anybody watching this video, anyone in creative, anyone who knows how to build can participate. That being said, the challenge also has a pretty complex and broad theme. Ladies and gentlemen, you will have till September 15th to officially submit your attempt at remaking an album cover inside of Fortnite Creative. That's right, the theme is album cover. It can be literally any album cover from any genre of music. There are just a few examples popping up on your screen here, and it can be as complicated or as simple as you want it to be. Literally any album cover you want to try and remake in Fortnite Creative, you can, and you can submit it. And of course, if you do choose to participate, there are a few rules and regulations with regards to how I want you to submit your work, and those are as follows. There will be 3 ways you can officially submit your album cover art, either by DMing me on Twitter or Discord with all the required information, or you can make a Twitter post at me and use the hashtag Fortnite album art with a capital F in Fortnite, a capital A in album, and a capital A in art. Make the post, use the hashtag and at me, and that counts as an official submission. Your submission should consist of 3 photos. The first one being a screenshot of you flying in front of what you just built with your phone out. The second one should be a clean picture from replay mode of you trying to mimic the exact framing of the album, because obviously that's what you're trying to build. And the third one should be a picture of your actual reference image, the actual album cover with the name of the album. For the sake of demonstration, let's pretend that my mannequins playing poker art piece that I did a while ago was actually an album cover that I was trying to recreate in Fortnite. So your first image should be a screenshot of you flying in front of what you just finished building, kind of like this, and then the second one is a framed image in replay mode, a very clean image of you trying to get the exact framing of the album cover you tried to recreate. Obviously, I don't have a reference image from some real life album cover art because this wasn't based off of that, but within your submission, since you are actually recreating album cover art, you should post the reference image with the name of the album, just to make sure there's no confusion with what you're actually building. Now, luckily for you guys, if you're still a little confused, I actually have a pretty good example of what this should look like overall. I went ahead and got permission from Coelho to use one of his really old builds as an example for how this should look, because a long time ago, he actually recreated one of the Beatles album covers, as you can see right here. I don't actually know if Coelho wants to participate in the challenge, but if he does, I did tell him that he can't use this because it's old. But anyway, let's say theoretically that he was submitting this. All he would need to do is take a screenshot of him flying in front of it with his phone out, take this framed picture, submit it, and use his reference image with the name of the album, and that's an official submission. And that's pretty much it. There are no memory constraints, there are no album covers that you can't recreate, and it's up to you whether or not you want to make it like a 3D cover like Coelho did, or you want to do pixel art, or you want to do something else. It just has to be an album cover from some music genre. Even if a video game has a soundtrack that has an album cover, you can do that as well. It's also important to note that I'm not Mr. Beast. I can't be giving away tens of thousands of dollars in prize money for these competitions, but the way it's set up right now is first receives $200, second will receive $100, and third receives $50, with the top 5 all actually getting an in-game interview of them walking me through how they decided to build their album covers. If you end up making the top 3, you do have to have some kind of PayPal or Venmo account, and if you're too young to have either of those, maybe go up to your parents and explain to them that you just won prize money for being an absolute god at Fortnite. And if you can't figure out how to do that, then maybe I could try to convert the money into V-Bucks somehow and give you codes to cards. I don't know, I'll figure something out. I'm excited, I really am. There's been a lot of really cool concepts that have been recreated inside of Fortnite Creative, but there really haven't been that many album covers. So I just want to see what you guys are capable of. Even if you don't want to participate to try and win, do something, because I'm probably going to be showing the majority of people that make anything. And who knows, depending on how many good submissions I actually get, and if someone decides they want to sponsor this, the prize money might increase. But anyway, if you guys want to stay up to date with all this challenge stuff, follow me on Twitter. I'll be posting about it quite a lot on there. And everyone, good luck with your submissions. I can't wait to see what you guys build.